thank all of the wonderful people that put this incredible event together. Por favor, siéntese. Porque estas cosas, hay cosas que son necesarias. First, I want to say to Javier Valdez y Ana Maria, I want to say to them, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to say to the wonderful team of people from Make the Road New York, thank you. We have somebody here with us, Changhua. She's been a committed, dedicated sojourner for comprehensive immigration reform for the last 2 decades in the city of New York and throughout the state. And I know that Nidia will join me in saying that she is invaluable to us. I want to say that, wow, you are so lucky in New York. I have the pleasure, the honor, right, and the privilege of working with Nidia in New York. Pero aquí usted ha entregado a Melissa Viverito en esta asamblea municipal. Y es una campeona para la comunidad. I want to say to Melissa, thank you for helping to champion the cause of comprehensive immigration reform. And you know, this is not just a Latino thing. No solamente nosotros lo que hablamos y lo que abogamos y lo que vamos a hacer triunfante para los inmigrantes. Because let me just say to you that Nidia and I, we went to the Democratic caucus and we didn't wait for the speaker to put the votes together so that we could pass the DREAM Act when we come back after Thanksgiving. We called upon our friends and our allies and those that have spoken clearly and unequivocally for comprehensive immigration reform and in defense of our immigrant community. And one of the first people we called was your own from New York, Anthony Weiner. He's getting the vote necessary. And then, what can I say? You know, Joe Crowley has brought those incredible political skills from New York to the Congress of the United States. And what a breath of fresh air when you send us Yvette Clarke from New York City. So as you see, whether you're Irish or Jewish or African American via Jamaica, we're all in this together, and that's why we're going to be triumphant. I want to make sure that we understand something. I have a very distinct pleasure. Yo tengo el honor, el privilegio de trabajar con una compañera que no le pide a la gente cosas. Ella demanda, ella insiste. Ella dice, este es el camino correcto, ella sabe lo que hay que hacer y ella insiste, ella demanda justicia y es su única, la que usted le ha mandado a Nueva York, la congresista Nidia Velázquez. Nidia and I went. Yeah, I know, you all think it's easy, right? No le tienen que aparecer los congresistas. All you have to do is show up at the White House. Go through the Secret Service, right? Go through all the assistant to the assistant to the assistant to the president, and then show up there and tell them, keep your promise. We demand that you keep your promise. We demand that you keep your word. And we're asking you now to make sure that with this small window of opportunity, you make sure you do everything possible to pass the DREAM Act. And when the history is written, Nidia Velázquez will have led that charge. Yo sé que muchos de ustedes dicen, esto es fácil. No, no es fácil, pero es necesario. Y se requiere que se haga en este momento. ¿Y qué es lo que se requiere? Que nosotros demandemos, no de Nidia, no de Weiner, no de Joe Crowley, no de Yvette Clarke, no de Luis Gutierrez, sino de los republicanos incansablemente que no nos quieren dar. Cuando ustedes se despiertan por la mañana y se acuestan a dormir por la noche, saben que pueden contar con nosotros, pero organicémonos contra nuestro enemigo, los republicanos y los de Tea Party. aquellos que creemos y amamos a nuestros estudiantes, aquellos que amamos a nuestros inmigrantes, que siempre hemos hecho una prioridad a los inmigrantes de este país, o aquellos que quieren hacer chivo expiatorio de todas las problemáticas de este país, los republicanos. Piénsenlo bien. Do you remember what happened? Nita and I went early in September. We went to the White House. We sat down with Senator Bobby and we said, we want you to make sure that we stay focused on comprehensive immigration, but we want you to take the DREAM Act as a down payment and move it forward. Now, I just want to share something with you. 2 weeks later, there was a vote in the Congress of the United States, in the Senate. ¿Se recuerdan el voto? 57 Democrats said presente. 57 said presente. But you needed 60 to have closure, so that then you would need 51. ¿Y cuántos republicanos aparecieron? ¡Dilo, cero! ¿Cuántos republicanos aparecieron? ¿Cuántos republicanos aparecieron? Entonces, ¿quién es tu enemigo? ¿Quién es el estorbo que ustedes tienen? Ya lo tienen. Ahora, nosotros vamos a tener otro voto. We're going to have another vote very soon. We're going to have a small window of opportunity. We're going to use that small window of opportunity to get it done. Now let me share this with you. It seems to me that we need to organize so that we can get a few Republicans in the Senate to support the DREAM Act. Are you ready to make sure that there's Republican support for the DREAM Act when it comes up in the Senate again? Yeah. If you're ready, willing, and focused on that fight, we can win that fight. Nidia knows it, I know it, everybody in this room knows it. Ahora, vamos a ser absolutamente claros. That is the immediate fight that we have. Y después de eso, el que lava traste, the dishwasher, probably the woman that made my bed this morning at the hotel, the one that's picking the fruit and the vegetable, the one that's working in the meat packing plant, that woman who's probably sewing some clothes right now. What do we say to those women and those men? Do we simply say we passed the DREAM Act and now we move on? No, because we will not rest until every undocumented worker in this country is given the possibility. Porque el sueño es para todos. Ahora, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Yo tengo el bolígrafo aquí. Por eso traje los lentes, que ya me estoy poniendo viejo.
Estamos todos.
Y ahí, ¿verdad? Sí, estamos todos. Pero vamos a durar lo suficiente para conseguir esta última.